Hey, what's going on guys? Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com. Today I'm bringing you a detailed overview of Carrichs X-Fender Flares in stainless steel, fitting all 2015 and newer F150s. In this video, I'll be touching on the functionality and styling of the X-Fender Flares as well as the quality and materials. Now later on, I'll be touching on the installation, which I'll tell you up front will not require any drilling or permanent modifications, and of course we'll get a 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. There is an alternative method that you can make it a little bit more permanent, but today we'll be going over the easier one. So let's jump right into it. Carrichs X-Fender Flares I have here in stainless steel are going to be for the 2015 or newer F150 owner out there looking to protect their factory fenders from small hazards, as well as pick up some additional tire clearance for bigger setups to keep them street legal and pick up some off-road aggressive appearances. Now first off is protection. Now when adding a set of fender flares like these, you definitely are protecting your factory fender lips from small road hazards, and even for some light off-roading guys out there, kicking up some rocks that may pose a threat to your factory fenders. These shouldn't be considered full-on armor as they won't protect from the big stuff, but they will protect from small rocks and dents and even some door dings in the parking lot. Next up will be clearance. It is definitely popular to add a bigger wheel and tire package to your rig, but when the tires extend past the factory fenders, it becomes illegal for street use. That's where fender flares step into place. These will actually add a little bit of extra tire clearance to keep your custom setup street legal. Definitely beneficial for the guys out there doing some off-roading and need some fender flares for protection, but also want to take the bigger setup on the road and keep it street legal. Now last up will be styling. Traditionally, fender flares are offered in an ABS plastic matte black finish, which offer a lot of protection and a lot of good looks, but definitely aren't really catered to exterior styling as much as they are clearance and protection. Now this option here is a little bit different than most of the fender flares on the market, simply because as you can see, they are a stainless steel polished option for an attractive mirror-like finish to separate it from the rest. So for the guys out there doing some off-roading and want the fender flare protection and clearance, you're definitely getting a little bit of extra bang for your buck here with the exterior styling if you're into that chrome look. Now at this point in time, I do want to point out a couple of things. If you're strictly looking for protection, you might want to check out some of the other options on the market that are a little bit thicker than this, offering a little bit more protection for your fenders. Now if you're strictly looking for clearance, you might want to check out these or some of the other options. That will be completely up to you if you want some chrome or some matte black fender flares. And lastly, if you're strictly looking for styling, you might want to check out Carrichs fender trim, which is just like these but a little bit thinner, specifically made for exterior styling and protection, but it'll definitely be up to your personal preference. So the X-Fender Flares I have here today are all manufactured out of a high quality stainless steel and are all custom molded to fit perfectly on your specific vehicle. Now they all also offer a rubber trim on the inside to protect your factory paint from any damage and to offer a no gap from the factory appearance. All of which was completed in a polished finish to give it that attractive mirror-like shine that is definitely beneficial for the exterior dress-up appearance. Now if you are interested in picking up the X-Fender Flares, expect to be spending just north of $100. Definitely an affordable way to pick up some protection, some styling, and some additional tire clearance, so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with this option. Now to hop over to the installation aspect of things, as I mentioned before, there are 2 methods for the installation for you to choose from. The first of which will be a very simple, straightforward, no drill installation that'll require you to use the hooked clips that are included in the kit, as well as a set of pliers. Now this one will get a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and will only take about 30 minutes to complete. However, the more difficult installation option will be a little bit more permanent and will require some drilling. Today, however, we'll be going over the easier method. Hold up your fender flares to the actual fenders and place the hooked clip through each one of the 5 pre-drilled holes on the bottom of the fender flare and bend the hooked clip toward the inner well using a pair of pliers. Repeat that process for each one of the flares and you'll be good to go. This one definitely gets a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and it'll take about 30 minutes tops in the driveway at home. Just to quickly wrap things up guys, if you're the owner of a 2015 or newer F150 and you're looking to protect your factory fenders as well as get some additional tire clearance and some exterior styling, you might want to check out Carrichs X-Fender Flares in the stainless steel option, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.